Who are you talking to?
It's Lana. She's just, well, look. She's flipping out. Lana's saying everyone's going to hate her. Even me?
Did you say that?
Well, no. But she meant it.
Don't read into something you see on a text or on a computer screen.
Yeah, you can't hear her voice.
And besides, she's not upset at you. She's just upset. And it comes off more in a text. Look.
What do I do? What do I do? We're running out of time. She's gonna explode!
Don't panic. The important thing is to remain calm.
I wonder who turned the key and started this chain reaction. Okay, a new message popped up.
She's asking you to validate her negative thoughts. Don't let her go down that path.
How do I stop it?
Help her see the other side of things. You're not as close to the problem as she is.
So, like, the bright side?
She's not processing positives right now.
Inside the circuit box, you should be able to find those modules. Check out the random access memory chips. They're all negative. Before you try this, you gotta ground yourself, so you don't short circuit.
Don't get worked up, or it won't help either.
Use your positive memory of her to remind her of good and pleasant times.
Be careful when extracting the negatives. You don't want to pull too hard and overload the processor.
Once you put in some positives, the countdown to explosion should at least slow down long enough to...
It's not working.
Keep her thinking positively. We're working on it.
She says he knows. Who's he?
We're searching for her known associates. Does she have any other friends? Who is she dating?
Both. She says both. She must be communicating with someone else.
If she's texting somebody else, you're both getting wired to the bomb.
Be careful. The other person might not be a willing participant. Katerina. Katerina, do you copy?
Katerina, are you there?
I'm losing you. What are you saying?
We're losing you.
Can you copy, please?
Katerina, do
You keep me.
Sylvia, you too?
She got me involved. I didn't want to answer the text. But then...
This is too much. One of us will eventually snip the wrong wire and blow up at each other.
I'll find out what the informant wanted to tell us about who Ford the pig Ella took of Patrick.
Who is the informant?
It could be anybody.
Philip seems to know who it is.
I think Philip knows a lot more than he's letting on.
Well, the informant did tell him when Danny and Trey were stealing his homework. Then they called him a snitch, like it's a bad thing to help someone else.
They only use that word to make you afraid of leaking information about them. They use your ego against you. It's a tool they use to fool themselves into thinking they're right.
Yeah, and the more people they scare onto their side with threats of being called a snitch, the more right they feel. It allows them to keep doing it.
The more people who stop being afraid, the more they'll speak out for the truth.
Oh, it's you.
Katerina, do you copy?
What do you think happened? I didn't hear an explosion. What are you doing? Are you crazy? Bringing that in here?
You offered to help, so you're in this now too.
Getting yourself involved in other people's problems earns you a certain amount of responsibility to see them through.
I didn't want to, but Lana texted me, and I couldn't ignore it.
Not texting back doesn't mean you're ignoring her. There's other ways to stop her from freaking out.
Well, I didn't sign up for this. You can deal with it.
I don't really get along with her, but you do, and you're my friend. So I'm still here to help.
I think the best way to handle this is to go talk to her in person.
This is where she is?
This is the last place she messaged us from.
Wait, who's that? I don't know, but they're headed right for Lana. We have to get to her first, come on. Stop! What are you doing here? Freeze!
HTU agents? What are you doing here?
I thought that you and Lana figured things out before Kara left.
Yeah, what would Kara say about this?
She didn't do anything. She's here with me. We're trying to help Lana.
Lana's somehow involved in cyberbullying Patrick. We received a tip from the informant.
You saw him?
It's not a him. The informant's a girl.
What? No, he isn't. I know him.
I'll get backup.
What did he help you with?
Oh, well, we kind of helped each other with the whole Lana and Kara thing.
Lana, who did this to you?
Me. I did it to myself.
Lana, you've got to stop beating yourself up and getting tied down into one way of thinking. What makes you think you deserve this?
I shouldn't have sent those angry texts to Reese.
That's the boy you broke up with.
We heard you may have forwarded a pic from Ella that somehow ended up on the Rage page. Does Reese have anything to do with that website?
No, someone else must have convinced him. He wouldn't have done it alone. It wouldn't make sense.
Why, Lana? What aren't you telling us?
Reese was bullied on the Rage page too, at the rock climbing club. I don't know who did it.
Lana, would your friends like some cookies and juice?
We need this place swept for evidence. Save everything.
He's right, Lana. Save all the text messages he sent you and the ones you sent him. Don't delete anything.
Always keep evidence of cyberbullying, no matter what. What for? It's not gonna stop him.
Because then it's not just your word against his.
You'll have proof. He's doing this because he's acting out of anger toward you, but you can stop and think about the way you want to respond to this. I know you feel responsible.
I am! For some things. I spread rumors about you last year and about Kara for the same reasons he's spreading them about me.
Reese is just mad at you for breaking up. But you thought I was stealing Kara, and you thought she was going along with me.
No, neither of us have her.
When's the last time you talked to her? I was online the other day. You should come over next time, and we can both talk to her. It'll get your mind off Reese.
This Reese kid might know who's been posting on the Rage page.
She says they're both in a club at the Rock Gym.
I've got a membership there. I'll go in. If we can get this Reese kid to stand up for someone on the Rage page, maybe we can flush out the person responsible for the posts.
Long time no talk, Carl.
Sorry, I was busy and kinda was worried that maybe you were too.
No more than usual.
Me either. Me too. I mean...
I think we're both avoiding talking to each other, even though that's the best way to figure things out.
Yeah, texting isn't really clear.
Nope.
We said some things to each other before you left. Things we should have probably said while you were still around. I guess I was afraid.
Carl, you stood up for your friends all the time. You stood up for Russell against Grant. You weren't afraid then. What happened now?
I guess afraid of changing things. Afraid you wouldn't feel the same way.
Remember what we told Freddie.
Being brave just means pushing through what you're afraid of to help someone else.
Fear stops people from doing a lot of things. Like standing up for others. Or just saying what they want to say. But I always felt brave around you.
You weren't afraid to send those weird texts at 2 in the morning.
What do you mean? Hold on. Russell's calling. What do you mean, weird texts?
Last night, I wasn't sure what to think. You said someone stole your phone, so maybe whoever had your phone was pranking me or something.
No, I left it at school. What did the messages say?
They were just weird. Hold on.
Kara, I think someone hacked me.
Who do you think would do that?
Yeah, that makes sense. He did help me. He picked me for squad, even though no one else.
Don't focus on the negatives. You gotta think about the positives. Someone stood up for you, and you did well on the team, right?
Yeah, I got second once. And I went to the finals and I tied for first.
Yeah, I remember reading that in your email. That's great, Russell. Use this as another step. Remember you told me about the quarter? You knew it was someone else's and they'd be upset if they lost it.
I didn't want to be the reason she was upset, so I left it.
In the end, it felt better to do the right thing than do a selfish or harmful thing. I'm sorry, I gotta get back to class now, alright?
Oh, yeah, it's like morning over there, I forgot.
No worries. I'm glad we could talk, and that you're thinking about ways to improve. Oh, and tell your mum I said hi. As for the rest of my cousin's family, how's your brother Zachary doing?
Why you always gotta act like that?
You're the one who's always acting. Why don't you act like you care for once?
Yeah, he's fine. He's in the other room.
Well, tell him I said hi as well. But I've got to go to class now.
I hope my advice helped you out. You let me know how it goes.
Alright, I'll see you, Uncle Ethan.
Bye, Russell.
I'm gonna go grab a drink.
I'm gonna soda. Yeah. Bye.
Okay. Earlier, when I yelled at you,
Yeah?
I didn't mean. I didn't.
Something I didn't tell you. The day you got picked for track and field, Carl stopped and talked with me, and
it didn't sound like you said the same things to him as you did to me.
I'm headed for the extraction point. Does anybody copy?
Wait.
He's alone. He doesn't have any friends around. He's trapped.
Mason, he doesn't know this area. We don't need to.
To what? Reese? problem with this? Ready your weapons.
Start your cameras.
If the creator of the Rage page is in a club with Reese at the Rock Gym, I'll give him something to post.
He shouldn't even be up there. Has he ever climbed before?
Then we'll find out who's in charge. Or maybe try to turn a bystander over to our side. You guys aren't gonna post that, are you?
It's hilarious.
Look at that. You're pretty bad, aren't you?
I would just appreciate it if you didn't put it online.
Yeah, guys. No rage page this time.
What's the Rage page?
Oh, you don't know about that?
Ever heard of the Rage page?
Look, there. I deleted my copy.
Oh, you know Lana?
Oh, yeah. Well, I did. I must have forgotten to change the wallpaper. We broke up.
Sorry to hear that.
Anyway, there's this video of me on the Rage page. I slipped and face-planted on the climbing wall. It's not a big deal. You only get picked on for a couple days. Unless it's really funny, like that girl who...
What if I don't want to be?
Hey, Reese, what you talking to fish legs about?
Sorry, man. Looks like you're gonna end up on it anyway.
Mason, you run the Rage page?
No. I wish. I'd be making a bunch of money off of advertisements.
Somebody doesn't want to do that, though.
Did you just send that video of me?
Oh, yeah. It'll get a ton of hits.
But I asked you not to.
Seriously?
Well, who runs the site? Maybe I can ask them.
Good luck with that. You can't reason with him. He's not the nicest guy on the planet. You might even know him. In fact, I'm sure of it.
No, it can't be. He's...
He's what? He's nice now? Pfft. He's not anybody. No friends, no power. So what's the next best thing? Owning the Rage page. Sorry, man. People don't change.
I'm locked out of my email, Kara. Someone stole my phone, hacked in, and changed my password.
Who do you think would do that? What is it? Carl, what did Elliot say about Russell?
How could I have thought I was helping? Or that he could change?
What's the matter? What'd the email say?
He just started posting publicly. Russell's leaving comments on the Rage page. Looks like your sources are right.
Shut it down. It's over. It doesn't make sense sometimes, but people do things and you can't always know why. We tried to show Russell other ways. For years, he was always in the face of his targets, using physical threats and verbal attacks. Has he gone online and anonymous to hide his need to overpower others? Is he only putting on a show for us when he pretends to be trying to change? When he pretends to be our friends? No one's talked to him in person about this yet, but the evidence in texts and online all seem to point to him. It looks like he fooled us all. Or maybe, just maybe,